Hello and welcome to the Autocar Show. We're here in Frankfurt. It's beautiful weather over here and we are at the largest motor show that there is. When I say large, I mean really large. Everything comes together here in the auto industry.
Really, the Frankfurt Motor Show is huge, not just in terms of size, which is 210,000 square meters. That's huge. Apart from that, there are 85 world premieres here with, of course, the German companies flexing their might.
Absolutely. So we're going to spend 2 days over here. Karthik and me are going to divide and rule and bring you everything that's happening here, be it the world premieres, be it the launches, talking to the heads of companies or
the India-centric cars, of course, and I'm particularly looking forward to some of the exotics and the concept, really cool cars here that we're going to be seeing now.
So lots to do, lots happening here. Well, what are we waiting for, Karthik?
Nothing.
Let's get going.
Let's go.
And you guys watch it through our eyes. For me, it was a long trek to the hall where BMW had the first press conference of the day, and they made a big announcement for India. The iconic Mini is now headed India's way. You can expect a glittering launch at the January Motor Show in Delhi. We caught up with the board member Ian Robertson to dig out some info.
Well, we've seen growth in India very substantially over the last 2 to 3 years. So we're increasing our production capacity at the moment. So we'll have new capacity online early next year. We've introduced the X1 and it was the next logical step to bring Mini. And I think Mini will have a great following in India. We'll extend our plant very shortly. We'll take it up to over 11,000 units, which is more than the market is requiring at the moment. But that also has some flexibility to take it even further. So we're taking this step by step. But I see India as a very important growth market, not only now but into the future.
What will you see first? Well, it's going to start off with the hatch, the Mini Cooper hatch. You're going to see the convertible and then the Countryman coming into the Indian market. Now, these are cars that are epitome of retro cool. Take a look. You can't help but fall in love. The interior, the styling, it's all out of the old world. But it's not just about that. These cars are also powerful machines. What I can expect in India first is, of course, what I'm sitting in, which is the diesel version. It's a 112 bhp car. This is a small car, it's a light car with a really quick engine inside it and should be amazing fun to drive. Well, we know which cars are coming into the Indian market, but the Indian buyers are tough ones and pricing has to be right.
To achieve the right pricing in India, you have to localize it. At the present moment, we are still studying how many cars, how many models, but at the end of the day, the Mini brand is not a push brand, it's a pull brand. So we will introduce Mini as a premium car, despite the size, into India. And we do, of course, consider local production, CKD for Mini.
Well, the good news for us also is that BMW are step by step planning to have a full-fledged plant in India, which includes engine manufacture. So you can expect some rocking pricing from them. Whilst I was digging up the info at BMW, Karthik was busying himself at Volkswagen.
Now, Volkswagen's Up might be the smallest car at the stall, but it is the biggest star. This small car has got a lot of attention, and what we've got with us is the Cross Up, as the name says. It's got a bit of that off-road trim on it, but what's the big news is that this is the four-door version. This is the one that will be coming to India in 2013. Of course, from concept to production now, some changes have happened. Let's take a closer look to see what the car's packing. Well, clearly, not much has changed. At 3.54 meters, the Up is the smallest car in Volkswagen's lineup. Even this four-door version is just as short as the two-door variant. Just look, it doesn't have a grille. Instead, the bumper has big openings at the top and bottom for airflow to the radiator. Unlike the concept car, the production version of the Up has the engine at the front. Meanwhile, at the rear, you can see that the hatch is made from a single piece of glass to save cost. Now the Up is meant to be an affordable car, but even if you here look on the inside, you'll find that it's got a nice cheerful air to it. This band of plastic that's running across the dash, it's coordinated with the color of the car, gives it that cheerfulness. You know, it's shiny red right here. The dash top, of course, is black, typical Volkswagen grain in that sense. But it's a more tough, hard-wearing variety here, really built to last more than anything else. But interesting cost-saving factor here. You have the exposed door itself, the metal here, which is contrasting with the door pads, so it helps to save costs here. The Up is far from cramped, offering good space and support in the front seats. But how does it fare in the rear? From the outside, I thought that it would be really quite tight on the inside here in the back seat of the Up. Still, the Up is no i10 in terms of space, and the rear windows, though big and airy, don't wind down. Here, the Up comes with pop-out windows, but expect these to be replaced by conventional windows when it is launched in India in 2030. So what other changes can we expect on the Up when it hits Indian roads?
If we bring it to other countries, then we have to look what are the demands of the countries, and the demand of the markets also is to have a car which is the European one. So you can change a car, maybe make a longer wheelbase or make a longer trunk or a nose or whatever, yeah? And then it's another car. So it maybe has not the same image as the European one. So we have to be very careful.
I'm here at Audi, and as you can see, it's really buzzing around me. A lot of interest in Audi here at the Frankfurt Motor Show. Now, for those of you in India who are not really interested in Audi just for the everyday commute and luxury, well, here's where it's at, the S-Cars. This is the performance, the muscle. Now, whilst these are performance cars, Audi is also making them greener. Direct injection petrol was always Audi's strength, but now they're doing cylinder deactivation as well, so giving you greener cars. But that doesn't mean they're any lower on the performance. The engines may be smaller, they're still performing better, and these are the really fun to drive cars.
You can expect to see the range of S cars on Indian roads. Audi is planning on bringing them all in to the Indian market. The S cars combine everyday practicality with mouth-watering power and delectable dynamics. But if it's out and out fun with a sexy silhouette, then it's the RS5 that's really hard to resist. With its stunning looks and the 444 bhp producing 4.2 FSI, this is a car for the true enthusiast. On the other end of the spectrum, I saw a sports version that I liked, the A1. Now, Audi have been toying with the idea of bringing the A1 to India, and if the sports version comes in, I know I'll be the first one lining up to buy one.